Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro reacted to revelations of the former United States Secretary of Defense and asked the National Assembly to investigate the invasion and assassination plans against him. Our correspondent in Caracas, Madeleine Garcia, gives us the detail.
Venezuela would be different if in 2020 the order of former President of the United States, Donald Trump, to invade the country and assassinate President Nicolas Maduro has succeeded. Recently, his former Secretary of Defense, Mark Esper, broke his silence and confessed everything.
Certainly the last year of the administration, you have folks in the White House are proposing to take military action against Venezuela, to strike Iran. At one point,
Esper wrote a book that was quoted in fragments by the ambassador of Venezuela to the UN, Samuel Moncada. These images correspond to the first meeting. There, Trump proposed to Guaido an invasion with the U.S. military men and the assassination of President Nicolas Maduro. Guaido told him, according to Esper, that they had some kind of action in Colombia and received the support of Trump's government. The Venezuelan security forces hindered the so-called Operation Gedeon, an attempted invasion by mercenaries trained in the Colombian Guaido by the Silver Cup enterprise, which was owned by former U.S. Army Jordan Guiado, who was also bodyguard of the then President of the United States, who was hired to kill. The document was signed by Juan Guaido, among others. This operation did not start on May 3rd, but on February 23rd, 2019, during the other invasion attempt with the entrance of the supposed humanitarian aid, also from Colombia. Protected witnesses revealed that the intention was not precisely to bring in the aid, but to provoke a war between Colombia and Venezuela, and hence the intervention of the United States after the alleged uprising of Venezuelan military that never took place.
The order we had was not to let humanitarian aid enter Venezuela. We had to burn it, to blow it all up, make the people riot or steal the boxes, anything. Duque said to Guaido, "And what happened with the military that you told me? The ones that were going to rise up," and Guaido started to call and call and call, and nobody answered the phone.
That day, Venezuelan military and civil servants who defected were recruited and trained for Operation Gedeon, and with this failure several things were discovered, among them that the approval of the tiar managed by Guaido was part of the plan.
For that reason, Guaido suggested the signing of the treaty, which we had rejected for being a document that protects U.S. advisors.
2 months before Operation Gedeon, the United States put a price on the head of President Nicolas Maduro and other officials. Furthermore, with the excuse of fighting drug trafficking, they mobilized the Fourth Fleet to the Caribbean, but a ship of the Venezuelan Navy was rammed by one of the vessels where mercenaries were supposedly going. That ship was also part of the plan.
And this operation was in conjunction with the warships that were in international waters. This was a fleet made up of American ships, Irish ships, and some English ships.
The United States denied their participation, as did the government of Colombia, but the facts and testimonies say otherwise. In an exclusive interview spoke the lawyer of the Sequia brothers, former Venezuelan military men who were in charge of the mercenary camps where they were trained.
When they arrive in Colombia, they are received by the Presidency of the Republic. They are placed at the order of Colombian migration. Colombian migration, of course, begins to give them legality within the country, giving them safe conduits to them.
Even more serious, the Colombian Prosecutors Office also has an open investigation. Nothing more and nothing less than to Juan Guaido and the lawyer of Jaxi Alvarez, the right hand of Cliver Alacla, one of the heads of the Gedeon operation, asked him to testify.
We have requested that President Guaido give a statement to the Colombian Prosecutor's Office and to the Judge of the Republic. The Prosecutor's Office has refused to call him. I do not know for what reason, but before the judges, we're going to request this because the Prosecutor's Office itself mentions Mr. Guaido as a person who originated this situation with the concert that took place in Cúcuta.
The book by Donald Trump's former Pentagon chief ends up confirming each phase of the operation and weaving together the facts that will be investigated by the Venezuelan parliament.
Madeleine Garcia, TeleSUR, Caracas, Venezuela.